name is Mr. Sobieski, and I'll be your instructor for American History 2 at Sandhills. Let's go ahead and get started. So here's what this video is going to do. I'm going to highlight the assignment deadlines and provide a course overview. Everything you see in this video is also included in the syllabus, but because we're doing an online course, I think this video is really helpful to make sure everybody's on the same page for the expectations of the course. We can see on this slide here that this course is divided into 4 major units, and each of them covers a different period of American history. We got Unit 1, Westward Expansion, Industrialization, then Progressivism and American Imperialism, World War I and the Great Depression, then on to World War II, the Cold War, and the Civil Rights Movement. And we'll finish up with a final exam. Very important here at the bottom of the screen in yellow. Please complete the Fall 2022 orientation quiz by October 19th to avoid being dropped from the course. You'll find this orientation quiz on the home page in Moodle for the American History 2 course. It's got some simple questions dealing with ethics, but you need to take this quiz right away. So day 1, make sure you log in and knock out that simple orientation quiz. So looking at Unit 1, Westward Expansion and Industrialization, the dates for this unit are October 14th through October 23rd, and it's going to cover chapters 17 through 19 in your textbook, which is available online. So you do not need to purchase a textbook for this course. We can see here that you have a few assignments on the screen. So on October 14th, you have a discussion board, simple introduction. Then you have another discussion board on the topic of how the other half lives. Also, just a reminder, make sure you complete that orientation quiz I previously talked about. Then you'll have an essay due on October 23rd, and we'll finish up this unit with a quiz on Westward Expansion and Industrialization. And really remember this, for doing your quizzes for this course, you're going to need to read on your own chapters 17, chapters 18, and chapters 19. I also provide the PowerPoints from the publisher that'll help you study for that quiz, and I will also post a lecture video with content to supplement the textbook reading. Next, we're going to move into Unit 2, which is Progressivism and American Imperialism, and you'll start to see the same type of flow for assignments for each unit. So we're going to have a discussion board on the topic of the jungle, then we're going to have another discussion board dealing with yellow journalism. Next, you're going to have an essay dealing with Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois. And finally, we'll finish up this unit with a quiz dealing with progressivism and American imperialism. And again, make sure you're reading those chapters that's listed above. It's going to be chapters 20, 21, and 22. And also review the PowerPoint from the publisher to study up for that final quiz on this unit. Next, we're powering into Unit 3, World War I and the Great Depression. And we got that flow going again. We got a discussion board dealing with Emma Goldman on patriotism, another discussion board dealing with Roaring Twenties. Then we have an essay due on the topic of Herbert Hoover and FDR. And finally, we're finishing up with a unit quiz on World War I and the Great Depression, which again covers chapters 23, 24, 25, and 26. Make sure you also review the PowerPoints from the publisher before you take that quiz. Finally, we're moving on to our last unit, Unit number 4, which deals with the topic of World War II, the Cold War, and the Civil Rights Movement. We got a discussion board on Japanese internment camps, a discussion board on the Civil Rights Movement, an essay dealing with Truman and Eisenhower, and finally we're finishing off with our quiz on World War II and the Cold War. That quiz is going to focus on the content from chapters 27, 28, and 29. And of course, make sure you review the PowerPoint from the publisher to prepare for that final quiz. And to finish up with the course, we're going to have our final exam, which is going to be on December 7th. And this final exam is comprehensive. So that means that it's going to cover all the chapters that we've read in the course. And it is a total of 300 points. So make sure you go back through and review those chapters and the publishers from the PowerPoint, as well as my lecture videos to prepare for that final exam. So now let's talk about grading for the course. So there are a maximum of 1,000 points that can be earned for this course. And here's the breakdown. We have 8 discussion boards, each worth 25 points, which gives you a total of 200 points, or 20% of your final grade. You have 4 essays, each worth 50 points, totaling 200 points or 20% of your final grade. You have 5 quizzes, each worth 60 points, giving you 300 points or 30% of your final grade. And then your final exam for the course is worth 300 points or 30% of your final grade. All right, let's finish up with some tips for success. So I recommend that you guys read the required chapters in OpenStax, your history textbook, and view the PowerPoints provided by the publisher. This will help prepare you for the unit quizzes. I also recommend that you add these assignment due dates to your personal calendar. Make sure that you guys are also spacing out your studying to allow yourself time to learn and reflect and absorb this new material. Because this is an online course, make sure that you guys maintain good communication with myself and ask questions if you have anything about the assignment that you're unsure about. Communication is going to be done primarily through email. I am available to set up a Zoom session if you need some extra help or clarification on assignments. And just a final reminder to be respectful and use positive etiquette, especially when we're doing discussion boards and you're interacting with your peers. So I am so excited about this course. I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm looking forward to all of us diving into American history and making this a great semester. So have a wonderful day.